This is From Hero to Zero, a show about the misconception of the demise of the music industry. We talk to heroes to make sense of the alleged zero, the music business. Hey John, how are you doing?
Sebi, great to see you, man.
Great to see you too. Thanks so much. It's always great to have Doggy Dog back here in Switzerland, and your gigs are legendary here, so looking forward to that too.
The pleasure is ours, my friend.
Awesome. So, John, you've been in the music scene for over a quarter of a century. 27 years with Doggy Dog now, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
27 years. So our mandatory first question for all our guests. Where do you see the most significant differences about being a musician today, 2017, compared to the time when you started with Doggy Dog, or in the music business in general?
Sure. Well, the biggest change is, of course, the internet. In 1994 and 93, when our EP and All Kings debut came out, I didn't even have an email address until 5 years later. So the internet changed everything. It changed a lot the way people consume music, because even coming on tour in the 90s, I used to bring cassettes and CDs so we could play it in the van and tour bus and backstage. Now everything is Spotify and iTunes, and it's nice because you don't have to carry all this music and you have everything at your fingertips. But I think it also took away some of the mystery and some of what made bands and artists and songs special. It diluted it a little bit too.
Okay. When the changes started to happen, you just mentioned 1994-3,
Sure.
you didn't have an email address, so everything happened during the 90s. How did you perceive the changes? Did you see them coming at all?
Sure, it wasn't hard to see the writing on the wall when Napster came around, and I wasn't a guy who was into downloading music or anything. I think my first songs that I ever downloaded was like on my Samsung Galaxy 4, so that'll tell you, not that long ago I got into it. But you could see that things were shifting and that the music business was changing in many ways. People know more today about their favorite artists than they ever did, and that's a good thing. And for artists like Doggy Dog, it's instantaneous. If somebody writes something on our Facebook page or Instagram page, we know, we have an alert. Or if somebody writes us a message, it's easy to set up an interview. It's easy to do everything yourself nowadays. And that's part of the reason why Doggy Dog is a self-contained band. We're doing our own management. We have our new music. We decided to release it ourselves this time around. And things change so quickly. And for us, it was good because we were somewhat in the shadows. Doggy Dog wasn't working and trying to make money from music and have a full-time career. So for us, the changes weren't so hard. We could watch a little bit and just observe.
You just mentioned new music. You just released Brand New Breed, a 4-track EP in April, May? When was it?
April.
April 2017, after 11 years.
Yeah.
New music after 11 years.
Yeah.
However, your last album, Walk With Me, came out 2006, but you kept touring for 11 years, which is quite, back in the days, it would have been unusual to tour without having a product.
Yeah.
How did you manage, or what was how did you manage to keep on touring and keep attracting fans?
Well, I guess we found out that people still wanted to hear the music from All Kings and from Play Games and even Amped. So we had this feeling of support. Every year, the promoters were calling for festivals, and we got offered some special shows, even some club gigs, and it really hit us in the 25-year anniversary. So 2-3 years ago, we were reflecting on our career a little bit. Wow, 25 years, and man, these people are sticking with us, and you know, they just come because they want to hear the music and see what we do. Why don't we give them some gift or some sort of acknowledgement of the time? So we wrote the song XXV, and it felt good, and we decided to continue to see what we can come up with. And I think the combination of the reflection and admittance that we have something really special. Bands don't normally last 25 years, especially not working all the time, and also bringing Roger Hammerly into the band as a full-time member. I think he really had the new blood and the kind of, hey guys, a couple more songs would be cool, and I have a friend in Switzerland with a studio. If you can come here, we can try and make something. And yeah, the process was very organic, and it felt great to us to do it.
Perfect. So basically you had something new to say, to add.
I think so, yeah. It came around the time that we did want to say something. Nobody was there like, you must make a record and you have to write a song. There's no pressure on us, so everything that we do, it's coming from the heart. It's coming from how we feel and what we believe, and I think that's one of the things that makes Dog Eat Dog unique, is that we don't, there's nothing contrived, you know. Now we have something to say, so we say it. We didn't have maybe some energy for it or some passion to make new music, so we didn't do it. And now it feels right, and we're enjoying the time.
Very good. Good to hear. Good to hear. As you just mentioned, Brand New Breed is self-released. The only way to buy the CD is at your gigs.
Right.
What's the idea behind it? Not to have a distribution or anything like that.
Well, we knew we didn't want to do it with a label, and we were able to make the music and package the music for not a lot of money, so we didn't have to spend so much out of our own pocket. And we thought after 11 years, maybe it's better to take it back to like the early 90s, when we had demos and we were just handing out almost hand to hand, like flyers and CDs and tapes and things that way. That feeling that you're connecting with somebody one-on-one. The streaming music is coming. It's going to be on Spotify and iTunes and blah, 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 everything probably within a week or two. But we also, on the tour, we wanted to make it special for the people that came to the shows, that they get a chance to hold the music and have it and hear it a little bit before everybody else. And of course, we put it on our webpage and we put it on SoundCloud. For me especially, it was important that we start with the sense of giving and sharing. That's a word that comes to mind, that we want to share this music with people. And yeah, of course, if you come and buy the CD, it's for sale. But we also know in this age of downloads and copy and YouTube that we want people to hear it. And if that means give it away, then give it away is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. I see. Dog Eat Dog as a band, you sold countless CDs, albums. First of all, I think it's a beautiful thing, what you just mentioned, the sharing. I actually agree with that, personally. However, coming from a band that sold so many albums, especially in the 90s, I suppose nowadays your CDs still sell. Is it? How did the shift in let's call it ideology happen?
Well, over the course of 27 years, we started as a DIY, a small thing for us and our friends, and it grew into an international band with record sales around the world. We played in more than 45 countries. Along the way, we had a lot of business problems, and the business of music can sometimes get in the way of the creativity and the fun. When I talk to you here, I'm talking to you because I want to talk to you, because we're friends, we've met before, and I want to share the music, not because some guy from the record company or some publicist is telling me, okay, you got Sebi, and then next you got this guy and that guy. we do it because we share freely. And somewhere along the line, it wasn't fun anymore because of the business, and we learned how to make it fun again, and we want to hold on to that. Even if it means less people hear about the band, or we don't get exposure or make money or play smaller shows, it's not important to us. It's not the only reason to do music, because we've been very high and we've had some lows over the years, but this band is at our best when we're having fun, and we can translate that to people. And you know, if the business sucks the fun out of the music, everybody's gonna see it on our face, in our body language, on stage. These guys are going through the motion, or they're not having fun, and people see that. The consumer nowadays is a very smart consumer. They've seen a lot. They have a lot of options and choices. They're not easily fooled. So you give people an honest feeling, and I think they recognize it.
Beautiful. Coming from someone who's seen you guys live, been following you for a couple of decades now, I see that, and I support that. Well, John, it was very interesting. Thank you so much. All the best for the future, and see you next time.
It's always a pleasure, man.
Cool. Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.